Hello again, fellow BeachBum traders. Today I want to show you how you can use FinViz to find stocks in the hot industry for the day. And as always, you can find our affiliate link to FinViz in the description box below or in the links section of our homepage, beachbumtrading.com, bum without the U. And I'm going to start on the FinViz homepage. I'm going to go to the Groups tab where we can then see the sector performance and industry performance. And we have other videos about how to use the Groups tab, so we would highly recommend that you view that video, how to use the Groups tab in FinViz, as part of our FinViz tutorial for more details on how to use this Groups tab. And this video, how to find stocks in hot industries using FinViz, will also be part of that FinViz tutorial going forward. So if in this case, I want to look at industries in detail. So I'm going to select industry in the drop-down group list. So now I can see the relative performance of all of the industries for the previous day. So I can click on any of those industries, and I'm going to just pick the top performing one for this day. This was March 17th was the market day. And then I can see it jumps me over to the stock screener, and I can immediately see the charts of each of the stocks, the individual companies in that industry. So we can see some that we're familiar with, DNN, CCJ, etc. And we could scroll down through them and look at some charts. UUUU is a uranium one we're familiar with. But let's say we want to filter that down and we only want to look at profitable stocks. So we can click on the Fundamental tab. And again, we have another video about how to find cheap profitable stocks, cheap value stocks. They'll all be in the description box below. But so I want to say PE greater than 0 so that they're profitable. So now you can see I'm down to just two, DNN and LEU. Well, I'm not familiar with LEU, and it looks like that chart looks like it might be sitting close to a support, a pivot point. That might be interesting, and that says, as you see as I hover over it, it says it's Centrus Energy Corp. I can see their market cap, 529 million. And I want to see that one in more detail. So what I can do is I can click on that and open LEU, the detail for LEU in another tab. And then I can see the standard profile in FinViz for LEU. So we can see it's kind of sitting and hovering around a pivot point. That looks interesting. We can see right now it's about 36. It's got some range. The 52-week high is 88. That looks interesting. I like a 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. We can see the income's positive. That looks good. So, you know, in a very quick initial look, this looks like one that I may want to watch. I may want to put on a watch list, put in a bullpen, etc. Again, very quick look. Looks interesting. I can zoom out to a monthly chart, see what kind of range we're looking at, what kind of risk we're looking at. Okay, so monthly, it doesn't look that great. Let's look at weekly. So again, weekly, we can see it's got 36 to 88. It's the range up. The risk down is maybe to 20, so 16 down and maybe 40 something up. So that looks like a good candidate. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check our database to see if I have LEW or LEU in my database already. So if I already have it, then I can just quickly add it to my watch list. So this is a database where I keep our universe of stocks that we consider, and you can see if I search for LEU, it is not found. So I'm going to actually research this further. I have an automated system that I run that collects all this data, puts it in its database for me, and so I will run that on LEU, and then potentially add that to our watch list. So that's kind of the process of identifying a hot stock. We started from this group, from this industry. We identified the stocks, we selected just which ones are profitable, and then we saw whether we already have this in our database or not, and whether we need to do further research. So that was the uranium sector. Now let's pick another sector and look at a couple more stocks. Okay, now that I've identified LEU as one that I want to do further research on, that potential stock in this hot sector of uranium that I want to add to my database, potentially add to my watch list to buy now. I'm going to collect the data that I need to do my research, make sure it has a risk reward that's attractive to me. So I'm going to put it in a Google Sheets, a spreadsheet that I use to determine the risk reward for various levels that you may have seen in other videos. And what I do then is collect the 52-week range, and again, you may have seen this process in others of our videos, but I'll walk through it once with you again. So I grab the 52-week range, and I put that, I've got the 52-week low, the 52-week high columns, so I just put that in there. There's the low, there's the high. The formula for the 52-week risk reward is just the high divided by the low. So we can see for 52 weeks, the risk for reward to risk is 4.4, which is more than 2. So that's something I want to take a look at. Then I'm going to get the tops and the bottoms. So we looked at the monthly chart, and that wasn't very helpful. But from the weekly chart, we see that the top is 87.40. 88.88, so that's the 52-week high, so we can copy that. So we just set that as the top, and then we find a bottom, and it looks like it trails way off down here, and the bottom is somewhere way down at 320. That may not be that helpful because it's so low, but we'll put it in there just for good measure. Now we can also calculate a risk reward for the nearest support and resistance levels. So if I go back to the daily chart, we can see if there's any near-term support resistance levels. So we can see it's got this pivot point right here. It looks like it's about 35.40, 35.20. So we can put that in as a support level and say, okay, 35.20 is the nearest support. And again, the nearest resistance, if we don't see anything more interesting, we can put the top in. So I don't see a level one. We could use this trend line if we wanted to use a near-term resistance and say, okay, well, maybe that peak is a resistance point, and we'll call it 55.77 just for example. So then we could see that our near-term risk reward, if we were to buy at 35.20, sell at 55.77 or so, our reward to risk would be 1.5. So that helps us gauge, you know, what is the reward to risk, where are the support and resistance levels, and then this all gets entered into the database when I run my automated researcher. So again, this is how we've identified a stock in the hot industry of uranium using the FinViz Groups tab, and then we drilled down. So we went to the groups, we sorted by industry, we picked the hottest topic, we selected the profitable stocks in that sector, and then we looked at one in detail that looked attractive from a chart standpoint. Identified that it was not one that we were familiar with, that we had in our database, and so we wanted to do further research and possibly add that to our watch list right away. So now we'll look at one other sector and a couple other stocks and show you why we would want to pick one versus another. So now let's take a look at one other sector that had a positive performance for this particular day, and in this case I want to look at steel. I know there's some other macro factors going on with steel, so I want to click on steel, It's going to take me to the stock screener again. It's going to show me all of them. We can see we've got 23. And I want to again start and just filter those down. I say, okay, given the current economic environment, I just want to look at steel stocks that are profitable. So now you can see we're down to 21. And I can again scroll very quickly through these charts, and I can identify ones that look interesting. So there's one that looks interesting, so I'm going to look at that in more detail. A lot of the others are going to already be high. And then I want to look at another global factor. So I would prefer not to have like Chinese steel companies, Russian steel companies, again, because of the global situation right now. So if I go to the description tab in the stock screener, and again we have other videos about how to use the stock screener, and I look at the countries, so I want to find the country that is in. Okay, so what I can do is click on the overview tab here. Instead of seeing charts, right now I'm seeing charts, I want to see the overview in a table form. So then I can see the countries, and I can sort these by country. So here we see I've got some Brazilian. Okay, I want to see US, and then I can again hover over each of these and see a detail of the charts. So we can see many of these guys are already high. X is common, well known, very high. Nucor, very popular, again high. MSB, okay, that might be interesting. Cliffs, Cleveland Cliffs, again high. Okay, so again I can quickly spin through these guys. In the US Steel area, there's that FRD, and again that guy looks kind of interesting. There's one other one that looks potentially interesting, which was PC. PKX, but we see that's a South Korean one. So I'll look at the chart of that one. Again, you can right click and say open a new tab and look at the charts of these two. I already have these two open. So here's FRD. And again, that's the chart looks interesting. It looks like it might be sitting at a support. We can zoom out a little bit. We'll look at the monthly. Okay, so that looks potentially attractive. It looks like it may have reached a support level. It's sitting around an 8. It's got a range up to about 16. So, and it's got a risk maybe down to 4. So risk of 4, return of 8. It looks attractive. I'm going to do further research on that one. Again, I'm going to enter the data. I've already entered the data for this one into my spreadsheet. We can see a 52-week risk reward over 2, top to bottom. Again, I've just identified tops and bottoms in the charts. Looks like 4.2, very attractive, and then I've got a near-term support to resistance of 1.5. So again, that's one that I'm going to run an automated research, add it to my database. I don't already have that one. And then that's one we may want to add to our watch list right away. Now let's look at the other one and see why we don't want to add that one in this particular case. Number one, it's South Korea, although that's, not necessarily negative with supply chain issues, etc. I'd be a little concerned about that. And then also if I look at just the risk reward, we see it's got a multiple bottom near, so that looks attractive. But if I zoom out a little bit, what we'll see is it's kind of sitting in the middle of its range. So it's sitting in the 60 area. It's got a bottom down at 30, so I've got a risk of about 30, and it's only got a top of about 90. So I've only got an upside of about 30, and I've got a potential downside of 30. So in that case, the reward to risk factor is only about 1 to 1. And it's kind of sitting at a pivot point. So I'm not going to pursue this one further at this point. Again, given that it's not U.S. and we have a infrastructure spending going on, so the U.S. FRD looks a lot more attractive. So if I have to pick one steel company to potentially watch and buy, I'm probably going to focus more on FRD than this PKX South Korean company. So I hope that helps. I hope that you like this information, this video. Please let us know in the comments below. Please smash the like button. I hope you'll subscribe to our channel. And again, I hope this helps you be able to identify stocks that you may want to watch or buy in hot industry on a given day using FinViz. So again, let us know in the comments below if you'd like more information on this topic or other topics related to FinViz or anything else, and we will be happy to accommodate you as best we are able. And again, we hope you'll choose to subscribe to our channel and smash the like button so the YouTube algorithm will share this kind of information with more of your fellow traders around the world. Thank you for watching our video. Good luck and have a great trading day. The content of this video was produced by BeachBum Trading. We hope you will choose to also join us in the BeachBum Trading community and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit us at our homepage at beachbumtrading.com, the bum without the U. Similarly on Twitter, BeachBum Trading, bum without the U. On Facebook and in our BeachBum Trading Facebook group. Please follow us on Pinterest and on Instagram. All of the links to our social media sites will be included in the description box below, and we hope you will choose to subscribe to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Thank you. We also cordially want to invite you to our new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server, where we can have discussions on all topics related to trading, success in trading, investing, etc. You can see alerts when we make trades, changes to our watch lists, etc. So again, please join us in the new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server. You should be able to find a link in the description box below. You can also find a link in the social media category on our web page, beachbumtrading.com, without the bum without the U, and also in the link section on the About page of our YouTube channel, etc. So again, we look forward to seeing you in the BeachBum Trading Community Discord server soon. Wave and say hello. Thank you again for watching our video. We hope that you liked it. If so, please smash the like button, give us a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel. Please share this video with your fellow traders and friends. And please give us your feedback and any recommendations for improvement in the comments section below. And let us know what else we can do to help you in your trading career. Thank you again. Good luck and have a great trading day. If you like this video, we hope you will choose to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the box in the upper left hand corner. You can watch another video like this by clicking on the box in the lower right hand corner. And we have a whole playlist of videos like this that you can access via the box in the upper right hand corner. Our latest video is available in the box in the lower left hand corner. We hope you like this and have a great day.